Practical is for a service management. We do HTTP. Okay. First we'll do web server. Web server. So in a Linux, our Apache HTTPD service. Okay. Cap letter, small letter, whatever it is, HTTPD service or server, whatever it is. Okay. It is a web server. It's a basic web server. It is a basic web server from Apache. So you can download a package separately or you can install directly. So we are going to install the services and we are going to check the services. For this one, guys, I will show you in two different ways. One is I can use my putty to install and I can access from directly from here. Just for you, for understanding things. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Okay, what happening to this? So when we are in a tension, so everything give you tension only. Okay, so when you are in a tension, definitely everything is tension. When you are in a cold, definitely there is a tension will come up. So these are the different packages showing here. So already, guys, this is my Linux PC. Okay, so first one is you have to install HTTPD package. So first you have to query, right? So the part is the first step. Yum info HTTPD. Yum info HTTPD. So package is available, install, not install, like that it will show. So it is something, some package is already installed, it is showing, and some package is not installed package also it is showing, not installed. Okay, it is means available package. Okay. Now yum install httpd-y. You want to install, so different type of packages also you can use, like a star means you can install any combination with the HTTPD, any combination with the HTTPD you want to install. So I'm installing HTTPD. Before that one, we forget one important, yum clean all. Again, yum clean all. Yum repolist. Load the repolist freshly. So then again, if it is throwing some error, do it again or check it properly and do it again. Okay, so that is done. Now yum info HTTPD with a star, it means any HTTPD other things are there, not only your package kind of stuff. You can see HTTPD tools, also you can see HTTPD manual. Okay, HTTP okay, HTTP development, devil means development, HTTPD kind of stuff. And this is some are already it is showing like a year installed kind of stuff. Okay, maybe it is a package difference, so we'll see that one. You want to install all packages, okay, you can use yum install star kind of stuff, otherwise you can only HTTPD. Otherwise specific things like HTTPD only tools you want to install, like that. So I'm putting like this, HTTPD tools. So it is telling updates as well as like, yes, I'm putting Y for update. Okay. It is updating as well as, so when it is completed, it will clean up. Okay. So that is HTTPD installation is completed. Again, I'm going here, guys. What to do first? m clean all. Next step, m repolist, m info httpd, put a star in it. I want to install only httpd and httpd -tools. Okay, I installed it successful and press Y for confirm installation. And what to do after installation of package? What to do? What is the next step? What is the second step? What is second step I told? If you are in EL6, these are the commands. EL7, this is command. Mine is 7. System CTL start. You can check the status. HTTPD service. Service name is HTTPD. That is the status. Start the service. Start the service. Service is started. Check it. So when you go to the like this, you can see active running. Earlier it is showing like a dead. Now it is showing active running, green color. Okay, like this. Okay, load, active, running, disable, like this. So what is the third step? What is the third step? Enable service at a boot time. When you start a search system, automatically service want to start. In that cases, systemctl enable your service name. So look at in the status, enabled. Okay. So service management. What is the next step? Configuration of services. So here it is. Two things about a service. First of all, /etc/httpd related configuration file is there. You can go to config and httpd config file is there. You can go to like this. So here it is. You can tell what is the server root and port number. Listen, 80 means your port number is 80 by default, or if you want to change the port number. Okay, you want to get access from only particular users only, or particular user means particular IP addresses or particular network. So you want to tell about your server name. Okay, you want to post yourself as a server name. You want to define your own directory, means virtual directories you want to create to store your data. Where is your default web pages location? Default web pages location. Okay, yellow access, anonymous access allowed, like that. That kind of settings also you can able to do it. Okay, so you can create your own virtual directories, multiple virtual directories, and link to different type of port numbers and website kind of stuff. Okay, if in case you want to create a HTTPS, then you have to tell where is the encryption file. Okay, if you store your data in a different location, so definitely where it is located. So what I have told, it is configuration, third part. The third part still is there, so I'm going to systemctl status httpd, systemctl start httpd, systemctl status. The first one is check service is on or not. Second one is turn on the service. Turn on the service. So what is the third one? enable at a boot time. Okay. What is the first one? Install service. Service name is httpd. Start service. Service name. Guys, compulsory you must know if you are doing with that services. Next. Enable at boot time. So systemctl enable httpd. Okay. Then again you have to check. Guys, I am doing in my EL7 base. Okay. So compulsory check the EL6 commands like a service related commands. After you do verify. So what is the fourth one? Configuration. httpd.conf file. Okay. So if you want to change anything, and you have to go to VA editor and change it. One more point is here, that is the file creation. Okay. So guys, look at here. Okay. cd/var/www/html. So this is the directory for default directory location of HTTP service. Default directory location. Here in this one, I'm creating a HTML file. Okay. Yeah, you can create separately and you can copy the HTML file. By default, I'm giving name of the HTML file is index.html. Okay, index.html. Next. First of all, for any HTML, people who are new, then compulsory listen. Any HTML starting with the HTML tag. Next, give something like a title of your page, like a CTS B15, CTS Linux, and every title has a end. Not every title, every tag. These are all called as a tags. So having a certain ends are there. You can tell something like it is a heading. Okay, so H1, H2, H3 are a different type of headings. Welcome to my website. Okay, so again, so look like this. Next, you can use a paragraph. Okay, hello, this is a web page. Apache web server. That's it. /p. Like this, I completed. Like a lot of things are there. I'm closing my HTML. So that's the page is created. Control D. If you want to edit, you can edit by look at like a index.html. I cannot give this thing in a description. Why? Because of the greater than, small than, that kind of brackets, it is not accepted. Okay. If you want to modify anything, just modify here. Completed. Okay. So what I have done. So I went to /var/www.html directory. Then I created index.html. Okay. Index.html. Okay. So like you can see the content of the HTML. This one. Okay. This is the content just for people who are new. So then I created a HTML page. Once we are completed, restart the service. So how to restart? systemctl restart httpd service. Whenever you do restart or start, compulsory check the status, guys. Sometimes it will having by changing of configuration files kind of stuff, it will throw some errors. So compulsory you have to check the logs here. So service is running good. So that's it. Now I am going to my web browser. Okay. Guys, my web server in this Linux PC, I'm accessing from this PC only. From this PC only. And I put my files in the default location. If you check it, okay. So if you check it, index.html hyphen z index.html. See, it is by default HTTP content is there, and I created this file in the default location of the web content only. Okay, if I create this same file in a different location, so I have to create the content on it, and I have to tell in the http.config file, I have to tell the information that there it is my directory and those are my files, and I have to change the content on it. By default it is there. Yeah, browser is open, or sorry, it is http is a protocol / 127.0.0.1. Guys, what is 127.0.0.1? Which IP address?
I think it is loop up IP.
Yes, very
Yeah.
good. Loopback or a local host IP address. So whenever you're accessing something which is belongs to your PC only through network services, you're accessing from that service only. Means my system is a web server and I'm accessing from my system only. You can use loopback ID or a local host ID. That is a local host. See, CTS Linux heading means title, heading, and a
Sir,
paragraph.
excuse me.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, can we explain again why we use loop this address, this IP address?
So, very good. See, it is, I put a local host. Local host means my PC only, myself, local host. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm putting like this, local host. Same output. The local host, say IP address is 127.0.0.1. Okay. So, what is the local host? It is like a itself. So, this is your server or your PC. You have something inside. For example, there is a FTP is there, HTTP is there, database server is there, and you are asking from your PC only. Understand? Service in your PC, accessing from your PC only. So that time we use localhost or a 127.0.0.1 IP address. In IPv6, it is a ::1 if it is enabled. Okay. So ::1 127.0.0.1 is both are local host IP address, IPv6, IPv4 IP addresses. Okay, when you are communicating within your cell phone. If I put from my PC, from my laptop, if I am trying to put a 127.0.0.1, means I am trying to communicate to my laptop, not that one. Okay, so every PC has their own IP address, that is 127.0.0.1 only. But you want to communicate
sir.
from outside, you must have your own IP address, right? If config, actually you have a two IP addresses. One is this one, another one is this one. So I'm using this one only. Okay, 192.168.0.192 from my laptop. HTTP :// Yeah, don't worry. That is a 5,000 time is a different from here. Okay. So 192, so 168, 0.128. Okay. This is a one question. Either you tell answer in the Linux or in the networking. Okay. It is look like it is taking time, but it is not working. Why? Why I can't able to access my website through network? I send a request, okay, from here. I send a request, but why can't able to access? Pinging is working. First troubleshooting is, you know that one, right? So pinging is working or not? Yes, pinging is working. Means network connection and IP address is correct. Both physical connection and IP address is correct. So what is the thing which is blocking my request? What to do? What to do?
Check the firewalls.
Okay, either disable IP tables and firewalls or manage the firewall or IP tables. IP tables usually we use the, okay, so here only I'm doing, okay, firewall -cmd. I am giving a access in the firewall. So command is zone equal to public zone -permanent. Okay, add port. I am using port number here. Port number is 80 and it is a TCP type of port. So port numbers are different, guys. Port number and protocols. TCP type protocol, it is UDP type of protocol. It is a TCP protocol. Added. So you must generate it success. Okay, successfully added. Now firewall -cmd reload a firewall. Okay, yes, successful. And list all. List all. You can see which port is added, which services are added, which protocols are added is showing here, and it is for both interfaces. Okay, list all. Actually, as I said, list all kind of stuff must be given in the starting and as well as a ending also. Okay, so this step is add port number 2 firewall. Okay, so yeah, first of all we have to, yeah, it is came already. Okay, it is came already. So this is firewall again. Okay, SC Linux, we don't need to do anything because we are used already in the default location only. Okay, must be shown successfully. Add port number to the firewall. Restart the services and verify like this. HTTP :/ my IP address is 192.168.0.128. Inside in your Linux, you can use HTTP :/ 127.0.0.1, or you can use HTTP :/ local host. Okay, local host IP address is 127.0.0.1. Okay, this is from my Windows 10. It's through network. It is meaning is through network. Okay, so I'm using Chrome browser here. So from Windows 10, use like this. Okay, if it is not open, then add the port number. SC Linux, I didn't use it. Guys, understand how to do HTTP. All are one-time practicals. If you modify the file, and again, if you want to modify the file, again you have to restart the service. Okay, if you are already having any HTML files, you can put it there and you can test it. Okay. This is also very important lesson for HTTP kind of stuff. You know why? Because of it is also important middleware. In a middleware, there is a four things are there. Out of 4 things, first one is web server. Okay, so I just told you completed web server. Okay, understand or not up to here? No understanding?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Got it, sir. Okay, next time guys, we need an interaction, otherwise you feel bored. Okay, okay, so like this. Okay, so first important is install the package, start the service. It's very easy, and only one thing is, for some people it is new. Go to this particular location, create a file. In the file, put some HTML tag. Okay, next, it is a web server. Okay, if you want to run a PHP also you can run. If you install a PHP and you want to run a PHP also, you can run a PHP, JavaScript, anything you can run because it's a web server. Okay, and verify it is able to access or not. And when you are accessing from remotely like this, you are accessing remotely, it may not able to access. That time you have to give kind of stuff. Okay, the next one is we'll see FTP. I'll stop now and again just take a 2 minutes break. I will show you the FTP part.